buddy, I want to tell you a secret, a very physical secret. I won't bullshit on you. What if these people who outright despise Mr. Enter and or anti-Mr. Enter are generally the closet variant? I shall let you why that motion makes sense. Now you guys will accuse me that I'm using this very video to blowing up Mr. Enter. You guys want to believe that would be the case, but let me clear up some shit. Mr. Enter is like 0 to none, meaning that fucker showed no form of personality and charisma when he makes his video. Still to this day, it's pretty much like that, but now he's actually taking steps to avoid going back in the shitter like a few years back. And in addition, he suddenly knows shit, but his knowledge of the animation industry is only bare bones at best, or I like to call it talking out your ass. Now, since that's out of the way, it's time to fap. You can identify someone who's anti-Mr. Enter by taking a look at their DeviantArt. No, wait, that's a bad idea. Forget what I said a few seconds ago. Maybe because those fuckers are clever enough to go incognito mode and or kiwi farms until Mr. Enter is relevant again in one stab, and it's party time, and they were completely justified under oath. And fucking 2015, it's 2018 now. I haven't seen them make much of an immersion unless we're talking about that one video Mr. Enter had made a couple of months ago. But anyway, for the people who generally hate Mr. Enter, making a rent video I know or making a hate group on DeviantArt isn't really helping out the cause. In fact, he's using that tactic as symphony ammunition. You can't really blame him though, but he brought this upon himself, having 12-year-old children treating you like the fucking emperor, while you have these other people want to shatter your kneecaps at the same time. Now that's some intense shit down there. But hold on a sec, primarily because I have you another go fucker who's actually responsible for letting Mr. Enter steal all the fame from him, yet sponge all the damage from him. I'm surprised that no one talks about this person due to the fact they were originally the one who came up with these certain words that the cartoon community still use to this day. Gentlemen, MoBroStudios / Anim8ball. Why am I talking about this person? Well, you might be in a shocker. More news in a minute. You're probably wondering why the fuck I brought up MoBroStudios and Anim8ball. We need to head back when before Mr. Enter became problematic, and also when he had like a small following. Let us investigate. During the early days of Mr. Enter, he was inspired by the nostalgia craze, reading how Doug Walker would love to nitpick the fuck out of a movie and people would draw in. But we all know how that turned out. Mr. Enter's mannerism and his way of talking didn't sound like sarcastic at all. Afterwards, people believed that Mr. Enter was taking shit too seriously, and while letting people know, I'm assuming, that his content was a combination of his own opinion / sarcasm, that would eventually become a problem point, but I digress. Now for MoBroStudios, he was famous at the time for making top quality YouTube poops. He decided to make a very physical video in which inspired so many people in the Spongebob Squarepants community and the cartoon community. It's best I show you some clips for what I'm talking about, because fucking boy!
After I released Squidward Gets Possessed by a Bad Lemon, I noticed some of the comments reflected on the Season 6 joke.
You think I'll let go for a little? Oh, no!
Which reminded me to make this video. Like a great number of fans out there, I feel the comedic powerhouse Spongebob Squarepants began slipping in quality after the film's release, and in the subsequent seasons, many mediocre and detestable episodes were spawned. Is this supposed to be funny? For kids, no less? What sadistic creep thought that was a good idea? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You directed and co-wrote Band Geeks, for God's sake. Show some dignity! Dear new writers of SpongeBob, either learn how to write, or don't write at all! Actually, how about this? Whoever was in charge of SpongeBob's design deserves to be sacked immediately. What idiot came up with this episode? Springer, I have lost all faith in you. Have I ever mentioned to you guys how unlikable Patrick is nowadays? He's either a smug smartass or an intolerable dumbass, neither of which is pleasant to watch. Now, if this was just between SpongeBob and Patrick, they probably would have come up with a much better episode. But instead, they take the proverbial route and decide to make it into a Squidward torture porn. It's just a light gross-out episode where Plankton and Krabs have yet another corporate cock contest.
MoBroStudios video became famous and infamous among the community. So many people were inspired by this video. I even saw people make similar lists on DeviantArt and even on YouTube. Everything was fine and dandy until Mr.Enter heard of MoBroStudios and took notice and outright copied MoBroStudios and his review of Maplestory Squarepants, and people claim that Mr.Enter was the one who came up with these terms. MoBroStudios didn't appreciate that and wanted him to cut that shit out and give him credit. To this day, I believe MoBroStudios despise Mr.Enter for unleashing his fame and Jeremy being an asswipe about it. But do you really think about it? This serves as a double-edged sword for MoBroStudios because Mr.Enter saved his altar boy asshole from prison rape shame, seeing how people love the curse done right into Mr.Enter's balls. Since I finished my load on you guys with that important history, let's move on. Afterward, someone had made a page on him on Encyclopedia Dramatica and became a spotlight on Kiwi Farm. If you have history on those websites, you would know that someone will be thrown into the shithole and have your internet reputation ruined because you've done some stupid shit on the internet. PSA, do not rely on Encyclopedia Dramatica as your source of information on someone, because that website will always and permanently be satire. I know people take Encyclopedia Dramatica as casa, but please, cut that shit out. After Mr.Enter lost his shit, he realized it was his own fucking fault, and he apologized for all the shit he was causing, and explained that he was suffering from personal issues at the time. But you know that turned out. People weren't convinced by Mr.Enter's sappy shit became the hate group that we all know today. Whenever Mr.Enter did something wrong, they give him a fucking problem, although they disappear afterward. The circle jerk. The leak ranging from a couple of months to a year, till May 2017 when Mars Review made a video discussing about the current issue about the cartoon community at the time. He finished his blow on Mr.Enter, stating that he fucking despises content and why people even bother watching his content. Not only he rekindled that flame, he made the gas station fucking explode. Come on, man, that was uncalled for. You kinda shove a doodle up his ass unintentionally. Say what you want about Mr.Enter fanbase, that means they don't threaten to dox me every time. Actually, I'm just fucking with you. They don't actually threaten to dox me every time. But let me say this one thing. Instead of calling someone a fucking autistic faggot, you can at least criticize or improve their content. Because I know, and you know, that we can make Mr.Enter better. I'm pretty sure that Mr.Enter doesn't want to be reminded of all the stupid shit he done in his few year pride. Also, he has fucking Asperger's, not autism. They're complete fucking different. Well, Asperger is generally high functioning autism, but still, you uneducated fucks. I'm currently outraged by his motion. What did you know? I spent an entire video defending Mr.Enter, and Kiwi Farm. Oh shit, I almost forgot. I promised a friend on DeviantArt I would promote their commission. I currently introduce you guys Muffin Doodle. She currently running a commission, at least at this time recording. Claim your spot for a commission for only $15 and a $5 extra for additional character. Just remember to follow her guideline regarding to her commission and pay her when she approves your commission. Yes, take a look down on her DeviantArt page, and her talent as a graphic designer are not being wasted.